Hey, good morning, everyone. Morning. So, this is the part of service where we talk about the why. You know, we can come to church all you want. We can go anywhere. But unless we don't know why we do something, it's meaningless. You know, a lot of times I walk throughout life doing things just because it works. But I found myself sometimes forgetting the why of what I do. And this is crazy how Frank asked me if I wanted to share, because I've been struggling with this. And it's a good way for me to reaffirm myself, to go look deeper in Scripture. But recently, I've been struggling to believe that God believes in me. That He so desires me, that He so wants me to be His son, that He so wants me to be a man after His own heart. I find myself looking at rather seeing how He's the light of this world. I focus on how much darkness is in myself. I look at how much selfishness and all the selfishness in my heart of the people I've hurt, the things I've done. Or I look at the oppositions that are in front of me. One of my challenges is my school. I'm 24 years old, I see people graduating, and I know I want to be for the future. I know I want to be a teacher, but I got all these challenges with me at school, with all these things upon me. I found out that, I signed up to take math. I realized that I withdrew from the course and I failed it, and so now the school is asking me if I want to take math again. I have to write them a letter to the math department. And they can either say yes or no. So now I'm like, well, God, okay, I need this course so I can do all these other things. I got this in front of me. God, look, I just started dating a woman. I have no idea how to date a woman. I'm 24 years old. I've never had a girlfriend in my life. Yeah, I got a dad who treats my mom so well, but man, what do I have to offer, God? Man, God, look, in my past, all I've been is just a selfish man. I've been insecure with who I am. I've been so insecure with who I am that I take everything from them to become something I'm not. And they're left empty, and I'm still left empty. And you expect me to, you think I can lead a relationship? Come on. God, look, with my finances, I'm not so well with that. With my emotions, God, I can be so swayed out the way. And you think I can lead somebody? God, how am I going to do this? God, how do I navigate between life? How to be organized? How to do these things? God, I don't know. How do I be a man after your own will? How do I focus on the needs of others rather than myself? Because God, all I'm thinking about myself is of how selfish I am. I'm being exposed more each and every day of how I'm so selfish. God, you still believe in me? Because I don't think I believe myself. Because I'm so sick of looking at myself in the mirror and saying, Christian, you're doing well. I'm doing well, just keep working, But I got no faith in God. And this morning I was writing in my journal and I was crying to God. I was crying, I was writing, saying, God, I don't know how you expect me to do something, but this is what I say. But let me go look at your words. Let me see what your words say about me. So in Ephesians 2, chapter 2, I'm going to start at verse 4. But because of His great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ, even we were dead in transgressions. It is by grace you have been saved, and God raised us up with Christ and seated us with Him in the heavenly realms in Christ Jesus, in order that in the coming of ages He might show the incomparable riches of His grace, expressed in His kindness to us in Christ Jesus. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. This is not from yourselves. It is from the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. If anything, when I look at this book, it's love, love, love. It's not work, work, work. But for some reason, I don't know if you believe it, but sometimes I believe that it's about works. But I tell you today, I'm sick of believing the works. I don't know if you are, but I want to encourage us that if we feel like God does not believe in us, to go back and look at the scriptures and see what he says about us. Because no matter how much we fall apart, no matter how much we feel like we can't do it, God believes in us because of the cross. The cross is an example, it's the evidence of how he believes in us. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 talks about how though outwardly we are wasting away, inwardly we are being renewed. So I want to encourage you guys that God believes in all of us. Thank you.